There's something eerily fascinating about abandoned places. The crumbling structures, the overgrown vegetation, and the sense of abandonment all combine to create an atmosphere that's both haunting and captivating. Here are 10 of the creepiest abandoned places in the world. 1. The Great Train Graveyard. Deep in the windswept deserts of Bolivia lies the eerie spectacle of the Great Train Graveyard, a vast collection of rusting locomotives abandoned decades ago. Once part of the country's bustling railway network, these trains now stand silent and still, their once mighty engines slowly being consumed by the relentless march of time. Visitors to the graveyard are greeted by a surreal landscape of twisted metal and crumbling machinery, where the ghosts of Bolivia's industrial past seem to linger in the air. From steam engines to diesel locomotives, the trains of the Great Train Graveyard offer a haunting reminder of a bygone era, when railroads were the lifeblood of the nation and dreams of progress stretched across the horizon. 2. St. George's Church. Tucked away in the mist-shrouded forests of Eastern Europe, St. George's Church stands as a solemn sentinel of bygone days. Once a place of worship and solace, it now lies abandoned and forgotten, its weathered facade bearing the scars of neglect. Inside, the air is heavy with the weight of centuries, and the echoes of prayers long gone linger in the darkness. Some say that on moonlit nights, the sound of ethereal hymns can still be heard drifting through the trees, a ghostly reminder of the faith that once filled these hallowed halls. 3. Bodie Ghost Town. Deep in the heart of the California desert, the ghost town of Bodie stands frozen in time, its dusty streets and crumbling buildings a testament to the dreams of the past. Once a bustling mining town, Bodie was abandoned in the early 20th century, leaving behind a haunting landscape of decay. Visitors brave enough to wander its empty streets may catch glimpses of the town's former inhabitants, their ghostly figures flitting through the shadows. For those who dare to explore its forgotten corridors, Bodie offers a chilling glimpse into the darker side of the American dream. 4. SS Airfield. In the remote wilderness of Siberia, the abandoned SS Airfield sits as a silent monument to Soviet ambition. Built during the height of the Cold War, this once bustling military base now lies deserted, its runways cracked and overgrown with weeds. Visitors who brave the harsh Siberian winters may catch glimpses of the base's former occupants, their ghostly figures haunting the empty barracks and rusting aircraft hangars. SS Airfield is a chilling reminder of the human cost of conflict and the ephemeral nature of power. 5. Bannerman's Castle. Perched on a lonely island in the Hudson River, Bannerman's Castle stands as a haunting relic of a bygone era. Built in the early 20th century by eccentric businessman Francis Bannerman, this fortress-like structure was intended to house his vast collection of military surplus. However, after Bannerman's death, the castle was abandoned, leaving behind a crumbling facade surrounded by the restless waters of the Hudson. Today, Bannerman's Castle is a popular destination for urban explorers and ghost hunters who brave the treacherous waters to catch a glimpse of its eerie silhouette against the moonlit sky. 6. Henge. Located in Lincoln, Massachusetts, is a perplexing and eerie sight shrouded in mystery. This small field on the town's outskirts is adorned with broken rocking horses, plastic ponies, and other equine paraphernalia, arranged in enigmatic formations. Since its inception in 2010, the collection has steadily grown, with hundreds of objects appearing over time. They're sometimes rearranged, adding to the intrigue. Even the landowners are puzzled, unaware of who's responsible for this peculiar display. The deteriorating state of the objects adds to the unsettling atmosphere. Speculation suggests that the first pieces may have been left near a child's lemonade stand, gradually evolving into a dumping ground for unwanted horse-related items. 7. Humberstone, Chile, stands as a haunting relic of a bygone era in the Atacama Desert. Once a bustling town fueled by the saltpeter industry, it boasted a population of 3,500 residents. However, the ban on saltpeter exports to Germany during World War I dealt a fatal blow, leading to the town's abandonment as residents sought work elsewhere. Today, Humberstone remains frozen in time, its buildings and machinery silent witnesses to its former glory. The deserted hotel and scattered remnants of industry offer a glimpse into the past. Visiting Humberstone evokes a sense of eerie abandonment, yet it also presents an opportunity for tourism development in the region. As visitors explore the deserted streets and buildings, they can't help but feel the weight of history and the fleeting nature of human endeavors amidst the harsh desert landscape. 8. Presidio Modelo. A modern prison, the Presidio Modelo on the Isla del Pinos in Cuba was built between 1926 and 1928 with the capacity to hold up to 2,500 inmates. Made up of 5 circular blocks, it was where all the rebels and political prisoners were held, including Fidel Castro in the 1950s. Quite often more people would be kept here than intended, and occasionally there would be as many as 6,000 prisoners, which led to extremely cramped conditions and abhorrent behavior from both those that were incarcerated and the guards. Numerous riots and hunger strikes were organized, a campaign for better conditions, but it would only be in 1967 that it would finally be closed, 8 years after Castro came into power. Today, the structure is still there and is a national monument. 9. Lee Plaza. The 15-story Lee Plaza building in Detroit, Michigan, was built in 1929 to be an upscale apartment complex that blurred the line between residential units and hotel services. It's a great example of Art Deco architecture, but due to the Great Depression, the owners were unable to carry out their dream, and it would go on to change hands a number of times. Legal disputes ensued when those residents that had moved in eventually left, leading the city authorities to take over and turn it into a retirement complex. Even this proved unfeasible, though, and the building was closed in 1997 and has been abandoned ever since. Plans are underway to redevelop it, but in the meantime, it's become a popular place for urban explorers who are keen to take a look around the crumbling structure, which is like walking back into the past. 10. Rummu Prison. Deep in the heart of the Australian Outback lies the eerie remains of Rummu Prison, a once feared penal colony now reclaimed by the unforgiving desert. Built in the late 19th century to house the continent's most dangerous criminals, Rummu Prison was known for its harsh conditions and brutal treatment of inmates. Surrounded by miles of barren landscape, the prison was designed to be escape-proof, with high walls and guard towers looming over the desolate landscape. Today, Rummu Prison stands as a haunting reminder of Australia's convict past. Its crumbling walls and rusting bars a testament to the resilience of the human spirit in the face of adversity. Abandoned places captivate and haunt us, reminding us of human existence's transience and impermanence. Each has a unique story to tell, from ancient ruins to decaying industrial sites. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more fascinating content.